Welcome back to Netrush Report, where rivalries, comebacks, and emotional stories turn tennis into something much bigger than just a game. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss the drama beyond the score. On the eve of his return at the 2025 Shanghai Masters, Stefanos Tsitsipas made a decision no player wants to make. He pulled out of the tournament before even stepping on the court. Scheduled to play his first competitive match since his U.S. Open second-round loss to Daniel Altmaier, Tsitsipas shocked fans and officials alike by withdrawing, with both the tournament and the ATP confirming the news. The reason? A new leg injury, on top of the chronic back problems that have haunted him for nearly 2 years. For a player who had already been questioning whether his body could handle the demands of professional tennis, this is the worst kind of development. Stefanos Tsitsipas' story over the last 18 months has been one of constant interruptions, hope, and heartbreak. At Wimbledon 2025, he broke down mid-tournament due to his recurring back injury. Before that, he struggled through the 2024 season, often visibly in pain, forcing fans to question whether he was rushing his return. And now, with a brand new leg issue, Tsitsipas is facing not just one, but two fronts in his war against physical decline. This is not the story of a young player still adjusting to the tour. This is a 27-year-old former Grand Slam finalist, a player who was supposed to be entering his prime years. Instead, he's fighting just to stay on court. At Wimbledon earlier this year, Tsitsipas openly admitted something few athletes dare to say. Retirement is not impossible if my back doesn't get better. There's only so much pain you can live with. Those words now ring louder than ever. When a player starts contemplating retirement in their mid-20s, it's never a good sign. And for Tsitsipas, who has already been under immense scrutiny for his performances and coaching decisions, another injury could be the tipping point. What makes this moment even more complicated is Tsitsipas' commitment to the upcoming 2025 Six Kings Slam in Riyadh. The exhibition event, beginning on October 15th, guarantees $1.5 million per player regardless of results. Tsitsipas was only added to the lineup after Jack Draper withdrew with an arm injury. That payday is huge, not just financially, but in terms of prestige. Missing it due to another physical setback would be a crushing blow. For fans, this raises a tough question. Will Tsitsipas risk his health for the money, or will he prioritize his long-term career? Adding fuel to the fire is Tsitsipas' recent coaching drama. Earlier this season, Tsitsipas briefly teamed up with Goran Ivanišević, the 2001 Wimbledon champion and Novak Djokovic's former coach. The experiment was short-lived. They worked together at just 2 tournaments, Halle and Wimbledon, before splitting. While Tsitsipas' announcement painted the decision as mutual and respectful, Ivanišević's later comments told a very different story. Ivanišević didn't hold back. He accused Tsitsipas of talking big but not putting in the work needed to become a champion. He slammed Tsitsipas' fitness levels, going so far as to say, "He's in worse shape than me, and I'm 54 years old." For a player already battling confidence issues and physical limitations, that kind of public criticism can cut deep. When we look at Tsitsipas' career, it's impossible not to see the pattern of near misses. 2021 French Open final. Up 2-0 against Novak Djokovic, only to collapse and lose. 2023 Australian Open final. Outplayed by Djokovic in straight sets, unable to deliver on the big stage. Multiple Masters runs that ended in semi-finals and finals, but without the breakthrough trophy. The narrative has shifted from, when will Tsitsipas win his first slam, to will Tsitsipas ever win one before his body gives out? Social media exploded after the news of his Shanghai withdrawal. Some fans expressed sympathy, reminding others that Tsitsipas has carried Greek tennis on his shoulders for years and deserves patience. Others, however, were brutal, accusing him of mismanaging his body, failing to take his conditioning seriously, and letting distractions, like off-court relationships and sponsor commitments, get in the way of his tennis. A recurring theme. He's too talented to be this broken down at 27. Beyond the physical injuries, the mental toll cannot be underestimated. Athletes thrive on rhythm, competition, and confidence. For Tsitsipas, every time he tries to rebuild momentum, his body betrays him. And when legends like Ivanišević publicly question your fitness, and when rivals like Carlos Alcaraz, Jannik Sinner, and Holger Rune are pulling away at the top, the pressure multiplies. It becomes a vicious cycle. Injuries lead to doubts, doubts lead to poor performances, and poor performances reinforce the doubts. Looking ahead, the questions are daunting. Will he play the Six Kings Slam in Riyadh? Will he skip it to focus on rehabilitation? Can his team find a way to manage both his back and leg problems before the 2026 season begins? For Tsitsipas, this could be a crossroads. Another mismanaged comeback could cost him not just ranking points or titles, but his career. Stefanos Tsitsipas isn't just another player. He represents a generation caught between the big three and the next gen. He was supposed to be the one to challenge Djokovic, to carry tennis into its next era alongside players like Zverev, Medvedev, and Thiem. But while his rivals collected trophies, Tsitsipas is now collecting medical reports. This isn't just about tennis. It's about the fragility of athletic dreams. How quickly they can be broken. Stefanos Tsitsipas's withdrawal from the Shanghai Masters is more than just a missed tournament. It's a warning sign, a flashing red light in a career that has already faced too many setbacks. The Greek star stands at a crossroads. Fight through yet another injury or face the unthinkable reality of an early exit from the sport he loves. Fans can only hope this latest setback is just another chapter in his comeback story, and not the beginning of the end. This has been Netrush Report, where the stories go beyond the score. If you found this breakdown insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss the biggest stories from the world of tennis. Until next time, stay tuned and stay inspired.